Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They motion the tight end over. Here's the snap on 4th. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Throwing it again here. He throws a bullet deep. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Coming out, throwing his Howell. They left him wide open. It's complete. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On is Katie York for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now he's York to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that return gets him a little extra. And if he'd taken that knee, he's up above the 25 before he heads out of bounds. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Howell. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And you only
finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing it to start this drive. Pitts brings it in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 27. Forced out to his right. Brought in right side. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It is Cup left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
They'll throw it again. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 22 on that one. And the Falcons will have a first. He'll throw it yet again. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Has it down close. Touchdown, Atlanta. No doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Mevis ready to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Howell now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Here's a quick throw to the left. And he's taken down at the 30. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Working from the pistol, Howell. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have 3rd and short. And the shotgun, Howell. That's caught for the first. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Throwing now, Howell. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On now is York to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pitts. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 46. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Howell out of the shotgun. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. Play action here with Howell. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. The throw again, it's Howell. Culp with a catch. He has room past the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And in, touchdown, New York. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights, and the Jets double their lead to 14. On now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll try and throw it here. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the first half. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back, it's the handoff. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage. Right up the gut. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Jets are on the move here. Second and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get you a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 11. He lets a heater go deep. Big gain downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Now is York to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Catch is made in close. Decent game here, but short of the first. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Back to throw, needing a first. Escapes the pocket. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. Motioning the tight end now. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
On first down, they'll run. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing on 3rd, Howell. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. They give it to him again.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now throwing on third down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jets have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The give here on second. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Edger and Cooper takes it away. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 43. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Looking to the air here. Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll throw it again. Pitts brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Working inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Throwing it again here. He's on the move. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by RwMadden. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. The give now out of the shotgun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Cut out left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 9 yards on that tote, and now a much different 4th and short decision than a moment ago. Now throwing for it. Chased out to his right. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over till it's over.
To throw it on 1st down. On the move, headed right. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 4. Buys time, rolling. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second and 21 at the 30-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Caught at the 10-yard line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big two-point conversion attempt. He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a two-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. I think the Falcons got that one back. Oh, they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now a give on the counter. And he's got this down to the 40. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3rd and 4 coming up now. He'll throw it. That one's caught along the left sideline. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
You're good on the point after. And the Jets lead by 15 now.
49, Falcons 34. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jets put together a wonderful return. Gets them back inside the 40 following the interception. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4? He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Jets with a 15-point advantage. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Offense to the line for second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Cope with the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Now he's York to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Almost a completion to the wrong team there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. He spins right by him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Touchdown, Atlanta. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they can find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Jets come up with a football that should just about ice this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And the Falcons scoop it up. free, up the middle. It's a breakaway.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. And now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jets make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So it's a road win for the Jets. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets.